contacted by the nice folks at EtekCity, and they asked if we would like to try out their Smart Nutrition Scale, which we would. I don't do Weight Watchers and I don't weigh probably as many items as I need to, but I love the idea of it, and I do like to weigh when I buy meat in bulk from a warehouse club like Sam's or Costco. I like to weigh it out and package it into separate, smaller packages that work better for the two of us. I often weigh other foods, and I know it is really good in baking to weigh your ingredients like your flour and stuff. It was packaged very well. My overhead lights are playing havoc with the nice shiny stainless steel, and it is very thin and low profile. It would not turn on, so I flipped over on the back. There's a little tab I had to remove from the battery pack. It did come pre-installed, which is with batteries. It requires 2 AAA batteries, so those came pre-installed, and now with that tab out, it comes right on. And apparently, in addition to registering it for the extra warranty, there's also some type of app. So I'm gonna scan this QR code on my phone and see what we get. It's scanned to something called VSync. I've got an apple. So it basically gives me the same information on the display on the scale on the app. The app says what's on the scale, and you can search for food. So I'm going to type in apple. There's lots of choices. Apple raw with skin, apple raw gala with skin. And so it tells me just how many calories that apple is. That is very cool. It also tells me how much protein, how much fat, and how much carbs. I've also got some chicken thawed out for supper. I type in skinless raw chicken. And it tells me how many calories, again, this one weighs, and protein, fat, and carbs. So that is very, very cool if you are weighing your food, if you're trying to keep track of what you're eating. If I was going to eat this apple, we'll go back through this again. It remembers the last things that I've searched for, so there's my apple. I can choose which meal I'm going to eat it at, and it has a food diary on it. So I can choose to have the apple at breakfast, lunch, dinner, or for a snack. And you can set nutrition goals. You can log daily breakfast, lunch, dinner, and your snacks. It apparently does not interface with apps like MyFitnessPal or others. It has its own built-in, but that's pretty cool. Another feature it has is called Tear. Tear just simply means you can put another bowl or something on it, or a plate, and see it's registering how much it weighs. You just hit the Tear button, and so it resets it to 0. And then when you put your item in said vessel or bowl or container, then it weighs it inside of it without accounting for the weight of the vessel. All in all, this is a very cool scale. It's very thin, slim. It has a lot of features. It has an app with a lot that comes with it, and I think we're going to be very pleased. So thank you to the people at EtekCity for sending this to us. If you are keeping track of what you eat and wanting to weigh your food, this is a perfect alternative. We will leave EtekCity's information down below in the show more description box. So thank you to them for sending us a really great looking product.